Hey, what's happening, everybody? Today is gonna be T positive day. I'm gonna show you some of my T pos boas that I have for up and coming breeding projects and whatnot. I'm working with I think 5 visual T poses, a bunch of hets. I got some jungle het, 100% het T poses, arabesque 100% het for T pos. And yeah, here we go. This is gonna be one of my female tees. By the way, everything you're gonna be seeing here, this is all V.P.I. T positive line. I don't work with none of the caramel albino stuff. I just personally think that the T pos, that the V.P.I. is just so much better than the actual caramel albino. Just personal opinion. This is one of my little girls. She's got super big saddles, real big patterning. She's always been a real colorful animal. Check that out. T-pos stuff. It's got to be one of my favorite. Got to be one of my favorite morphs that's came out over the last couple of years in boas. I plan on taking the T-pos stuff and breeding it into quite a few things that I got going on here. I'll try to move some of these around, show you the full bodies on them. Unfortunately today they're all everybody's quite feisty down here today for some reason. Check that out. She's gonna be super clean, super nice as she gets bigger. That's the best thing about the T-pos, is even when they're babies, as they grow, they're just one of the animals, one of the morphs that actually grows into their color. They look great as little ones, but when they get bigger, they just start looking better and better as they age. That's my female. Right next to her is her. I was gonna say it's her brother, but it's not her brother. She was born 6'3". This animal was born 6'2", a day before that one. This is my boy. Try to do this without getting bit. He's got some killer contrast to him too. So that's my little male. He's got some big jobs to do in the next year or so. My girl, my boy. So these are about year-old animals. The ones underneath of them, they're a little bit older. We'll get into them next. That's going to be another pair, male-female pair. There it is. Those are my 2 smallest T-poses. Let's get into some of the bigger stuff now. Something about the V.P.I. line, I just think it has so much more than the caramel albino. And like I said, that's just all personal opinion. They're both line of T poses, but V.P.I is where it's at for me. This is my little girl. She is she's a little bit older than the other ones that I just showed you. Look at the contrast on that thing. I mean, that's just a beautiful animal right there. Look at that. I'm looking so forward to the next couple of years to breeding this into certain things. You know, keeping that same color, that same contrast, and just putting basically a different patterning, different, you know, different everything on it. You know, motley tees, arabesque tees, just all kind of different stuff. I mean, we got the square tails. We got, it's, you know, the possibilities are endless when it comes to this gene. That's the girl. Here's my little boy. He's been a ripper today, so I'm sure he'll be striking and doing all kind of crazy stuff. He's got a big job coming up. So them are my two bigger T-Pazes. Next, I'm going to show you a couple animals that I have that I just acquired over the last year that I plan on doing a lot of stuff with the T-Pazes. These are actually going to be two animals that are 100% het. One of them is going to be an arabesque 100% het for T-positive. I got this from Doug Matusek at Boa Basement. I believe he's the only one that produced these things so far. This is my arabesque 100% het for T-Paz. Now, can you imagine the T-positive color on that body? I mean, just unreal. Look at the spot on the back of this thing's head too. Got some crazy color spot. So that is a arabesque 100% het for T-positive albino. V.P.I, of course. Let me stretch his tail out, see if we can get a full body shot here. There we go. Look at that thing. Very cool, very cool. I was super excited when he ended up telling me that he produced this litter. Good job, Dougie. This one here, this is a jungle 100% het for T-Paz. I got this from my buddy John at Pro Herps. Do not think he was the producer of this, but he, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this animal. This is a jungle 100% het for T-positive albino. I love the jungle stuff. I think the jungle stuff's great. I also have a male jungle 100% het for T-positive as well. So we got 2 chances of making jungle teas over the course of the next, you know, year, 2 years, however it all pans out. So that is my jungle 100% het for V.P.I. T-positive albino. The boy is... boy's right over here. Well, decided to make a nice little nest underneath the aspen. But it's a male jungle het T. He's in there. He's being camera shy today. So that's pretty much it for the T-Pi stuff. I got 2 litters that I'm sorry, not 2 litters. I got 2 breedings that I did this year with the T-Pi stuff. We'll see if that ends up panning out. That was some breeding loans that I did with my buddy Doug over at Boa Basement. Keep our fingers crossed with that one. But for, you know, just animals that, you know, that I own, that I'm personally working with, these are the ones that I'm working with, and you know, we'll keep our fingers crossed over the next couple of years and see if we get some other cool stuff. Show you the arabesque one more time, just because it's cool looking. And other than that, that's it. Frank Visconti, Boa Evolutions. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.